All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next cast on the list of many of the group stage of 2026 Mario Kart Wii World Cup. We got a match between two Group B teams today, Ireland and Benelux, two of the lower potted teams, but it still should be a bit of a dogfight today. I'm here, I'm Swig, and I'm here with Nubbly. Say hi, Nubbly.
Hello.
Very mysterious, love it. Okay, so we we don't have a ton of time because there's already like 8 in room apparently, but we can go over the lineups real quick if we want to switch over to that. So BNL, bit of a different picture than previous years. Olafray, Shura, Indy, Ruben, and Joris bagging. Olafray and Shura play together in AV. They got some chemistry there. Indy, good little time trialer, got his times pretty quick. And then Ruben been around for a while, making his ways. So, what do you think about this lineup, Nubbly? What do you think?
I feel like there's a lot of new players as well who are like coming in and playing World Cup for their
Different
first
from
time. But
previous BNL, yeah.
oh yeah,
And
for
they
sure. Like it's
they
completely
took down
different.
your Africa, bro. So
Bro, it's fine. World Cup 2027. Don't
yeah,
worry. Wait for the
but
comeback.
for now we get to focus on BNL. Yeah, no Jeff Leops, Thomas Dane, the faces you saw in the past, but that doesn't mean they can't make some noise. So I don't
The
know.
lineup
Maybe
is definitely
should
promising. Like Ruben is definitely like a very fast player, like some very good times, and then like Indy's also like a very fast player, like good like CT times as well, and like they can probably like transfer some of
yeah.
those lines into RTs and
I just
probably
don't
do
know how much
something.
they played together outside of Allfrey and Sure
They've
and
been scrimming
Joris.
like a decent amount I've seen.
Yeah,
And
maybe
they
yeah.
proved to have like a pretty nice comeback as well versus the AFR. So hopefully they can like
Yeah.
prove to make some
I just
moves this
I think
match.
the advantage that Ireland has is definitely chemistry though. If we want to look at Ireland's lineup, uh, for today it's gonna be Cormac, LT, Enla, Jaro, Dermo bagging. Enla's a bit of a newer face. Nice little knee he's got there. Bit of a newer face in the Ireland lineup. I mean, he's been playing with these guys for forever, but in the past it's been Sean, who I guess is not around this year, but we're gonna have Sean replaced with a Daisy player, which should add some like versatility to the lineup, I think, and maybe that'll be enough for them to get the job done.
I feel like it's definitely important as well. Like when you have like such a strong Daisy player like Shura as well on the other team, like you need someone like versatile as well to kind of like challenge that. Like if
That's
you're only gonna
true.
have one Daisy on their team picking BCW, and at least you have like some competition to kind of battle them out for top spots.
I mean, we all know Enlock can do some damage on BCW. We all know that, and we're
Demonic
excited to see
Endo.
it. Demonic, he's gonna get demonic, yeah. So, I mean, I think if I had to like make a prediction on this match, I would probably predict Irie to win, but I think it's gonna be pretty close. Like, I don't think they'll win by more than like 40, 50.
I feel like it could definitely go both ways. Genuinely, like it depends. Like it depends like how both
Good.
teams play. Obviously, like
To your
there's no
fence tips.
standout
Okay. Yeah.
there's no standout winner. But like I feel like definitely like Ireland is probably in my eyes like the stronger team. But I would not be surprised if like BNO comes through.
That's good because I'm not gonna let you fence it. I'm glad you could stand on it and pick a team. That was
Thank you, man.
very grown up of you. But anyway,
I take
the
pride in being grown up.
I think honestly my MVP pick. Now hear me out. I played a squad queue this morning, and this is my insider info. LT was moving. He was moving in that squad queue. He was scoring big points. So I don't know. Maybe he got a little juiced up. He's getting ready for the big game today. Cause I think this might be his time.
Sneaky warm-up squad key to dominate World Cup.
Yeah, that's what they do these days. That's what the kids do. They play their squad queues and they score
They
big
juice up with
points.
squad keys?
Well, I don't know when the juicing happened, but I'm just saying he's looking strong today. Might
Demonic
have taken
Endo?
some peptides or something. Who knows? You know what I mean? But anyway, how many have we got in room at this point? I'm worried that the room is gonna start because it was already. We still
Nope.
only got 7, so we've got a little bit of time. Uh, but anyway, now that we've gone over the lineups, these two teams, it's gonna be an uphill battle definitely to get out of this Group B because you've got U.S. North and South and Asia, a bunch of very strong teams. So I think I I mean I would say like it's really important to win this match to um like have a chance of advancing to the bracket stage, but that's kind of cliche. I feel like I would even say that you have to win this match because like you need to be able to take out the teams that are also fighting that uphill battle. And Benelux already lost a match earlier on in the group stage to Asia. So that's
Well, then
gonna
for
be
them
rough.
it's imperative, yeah. And then plus like for the other teams as well, it's like an easier win earlier on to get one, and like later on they're gonna be against like a lot like the competition is gonna get a lot tougher. Like with like US South, the teams are definitely like gonna be a lot stronger. Oh, another person joined the room.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Jaro finally finished his Mogi, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, I think I think for Ireland, I think the biggest like key going into this match is just not getting too complacent, because I feel like they probably think of themselves as the favorite going into this match. And I think it's very easy to get a little bit on your high horse and make sloppy mistakes. And then for BNL, like it's kind of the other way around, just like assert yourself into top spots early on and carry the momentum. That's kind of what we saw Italy do against Scandinavia when they almost made the upset. They were winning through race 10. So like if you're able to get into those top spots, even if you're the weaker team on paper, like anyone can hold a lead on anyone in the World Cup, you know.
I mean, BNL's also shown like their ability to come back. Like in the AFL match, they were winning I think they were losing after GP3, but it was because it was like 5 GPs after like they managed to come back up by like almost 50 points, something like that. And it's just about
Hearts
like
were
keeping that
broken that
composure.
day.
Oh, never mind.
We never got to see Algeria Nubbly because hearts were broken too early on. Unfortunate. Now he's stuck with me talking about Mario Kart instead of playing it.
Like, it's okay, guys. Maybe next year. The
When
world
can we
wasn't
say it?
ready.
For sure,
1, 2,
that's what it
3,
was.
4, 5,
All right,
6,
we got 10
7,
in room
9,
though.
10.
I think I think to assert dominance, right? What if BNL just whip out the BCWii race 1? Say Shura, go do your thing, take the glitch, run it up, you know?
Do you
And
think it's
then
like mental warfare? They're gonna be like in their head.
yeah, I think if they see that, I think if Ireland see that, they're gonna be like, "Whew, man, these boys are fierce." That's what they're gonna
They're
say. They're
gonna be
gonna say
shaking
that.
in their boots.
They're gonna be shaking in their boots.
Oh,
And um I don't know,
because
man. I don't know
MKWE
what
is as much of a
yeah,
mental game as it is a physical game.
that's true. I don't know why you made the sarcastic voice for that. That's very true,
Not
you did.
sarcastic, completely serious. It is.
Well, okay, alright.
You always have to maintain composure. Exactly, you can't get complacent. You always have to be on your A game.
Good point. Point.
Oh, they're
Well,
starting.
the good lucks are out in the chat. We're starting this puppy up, aren't we? We've got Shura's POV, and then we also our other POV, is it Cormac or I'm not sure. Yeah, it's Cormac. So we've got two POVs to switch between. Um, I think Cormac's POV will be pretty cool to watch, but I'm more interested in seeing Shura because it's honestly it's just fun to watch a Daisy player in a room with mostly funkies, see how they have to navigate, see when they can take advantage of. So
It's a lot
it'll be cool to
harder.
see
Like
how that goes.
you don't realize how hard Daisy is to play until you actually go on Daisy, and you realize like you just get bumped everywhere, and you have to be like
Yeah,
you literally have to be on 10 toes at all times. Like you look at Daisy
especially on a
players, and they're
track
just
like Maple coming out rape 1, like it's race 1.
something like that is scary. Like on the like any of the tree branch sections, the bridge sections, even the wavy section at the end. Like you're just so vulnerable.
That was a bit of a Freudian slip, wasn't it?
Um,
All right, we're gonna play Maple. So, pretty common track for odd spots. I mean, I would just suspect sure hops and cut here, but maybe they'll do 7th. Depends on the team. No, they actually are doing 7th.
maintaining top spots for sure.
I feel like I would have the Daisy hop and cut just because I don't want him to get bumped around early, but it's fine. Gets into Cannon in 4th behind Olafray in 1. Pretty mixed start here. Ooh, Enlock gets him out. Little Nana trail there.
Oliver
Switch
keeping
to Cormac.
first, like
Yeah.
that's the most important, is keeping the frontal presence. On this track as well, like where there's not many shortcuts, it's like probably
Cormac's gonna get
important.
fierce with those bananas though. You never know what he's gonna do. He's got Ruben on his tail.
1-3, pretty good starting positions for lap
Good
one.
start for
He gets the
BNL. Ground
shroom.
shroom though.
Maybe you can try to get off
Momentum
a
into the
snipe.
Nana. Oh,
Nice,
yes!
wow.
Banger snipe from Cormac. He's barely ahead. It's kind of hard to tell with the lag. But I think he is in 1.
Pretty sure he
Uh,
is. Trading green. BNL in 2-3, and then Irie in 4. So it's looking like pretty even to be honest in the spots. Daisy's
it's
in
kind of
bottom
hard.
2.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what's gonna happen with the shotgun Maple because it's a sitting track. Looks like Dermos is going back here, maybe to lose Bill or maybe he's protecting shot. Can't really tell. T-Pow on the tree branch here. He
Kind
should
of
break it, but
T-Power.
red might cause
Oh,
problems.
wait.
Oh, he does break it. And he holds on to one. Very well maneuvered from Cormac, but it looks like he's still got a bunch of BNL on his tail. So if BNL have the shock, that's going to be really rough for Cormac because they are in 2-3-5. If they can just get Jaro out, they kind of control the race here. He
Should
goes
have
up
a
for a
nice
block,
bomb in
putting him in
fourth.
2-3-4. He might get the back bomb off on him.
Oh, but it's too.
Waiting.
Actually, wait.
Oh,
Wait, he's in
gets all
second.
through
Maybe
two.
someone like hit something?
Cormac backs 8 people or something. I don't know, but he now he has
And
a
he's
shroom
streaming
in
one.
one.
Whoa.
Even if BNL have shock at this point, it probably wouldn't be that costly with the breakaway Cormac made. Uh, we'll see. We'll see what happens in Cannon here. I really am not sure who has it. Sure, slowing.
Stopping.
Looks like Ireland probably have it. Or oh, he's
Oh
getting in
no,
this.
BNL probably had it to call like the
Yeah,
2-3-4 dodging
getting
cannon
in with
with
everyone. So
stream
he
as well. Ooh, fib tight.
fib wide on check though. He's good though. He's gonna sneak into one here. Could probably switch over to Cormac, see what happens in the mid pack. He's just behind him with the green. Is he gonna go for the snipe?
I mean, he's
Ooh,
defenseless, so oh, missed it.
I think he just
Unfortunate.
shrooms away out of fear of Cormac's green, which is totally fair.
Yeah.
Gotta hope Ireland doesn't get blue then. Another shroom for Cormac.
Ooh.
He
I
made a
mean,
bit of
he's
a
still in
mishap
second at least, but
there.
it's a bit scary.
LT shrooming up. What did I tell you about LT, dude? He's ready for this. He's ready for the big stage.
He's juiced up, man. Watch out. Another
Juiced
stream
up.
for Cormac.
They should be able to hold on to their 2-3 here, but I think BNL are getting 1-4-5. Yeah, pretty even race. I mean, I had a feeling that BNL had shock, but I honestly think sure it could have just gone there. I don't know.
No, I
I
think
think
that
the
was
pack was
worth it because
tight
he slowed
enough.
down to get the people behind him. But the only problem was that he
No,
dodged like
yeah.
almost everyone though.
But I think if the pack was tight enough, he probably like could have just gone and like caught him in cannon, like in the back of like you know what I mean? Because the most
Yeah.
important thing I feel like is for sure to get into the one, and he did win the race, so it didn't really matter. But I wonder if like slowing down was honestly the wrong play there. But that's just
I
me
think the
critiquing.
problem was just that they dodged too many people in the cannon as well. Like you looked at the minimap and the only person who didn't dodge, to be honest, was just Cormac. And then everyone else came up. So it was a decent I feel like slowing down was definitely important to get like the rest of the team in. The problem was that like the pack was just so tight that the only one who really benefited, to be honest, was Shura. Everyone else just has like items behind and it's almost like the pack just stays the same behind Cormac and they all just catch up to him.
For sure. Good shock though. Even race. Cormac able to hold the fort down, maintain
Even
the
after
top
the
spots, and hold them
banana
out.
hit, which is kind of scary, but
That was a little
thankfully
scary,
he
but
kept it out.
you know what? He doing his job, hitting people, and that's what you expect from the guy. That's what you expect from
Yeah, nice
a
front running at the start, nice
a
like a power
D1.
composure.
He's what they would call a perennial D1 activist. He gets active like an activist in D1. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna move on to Koopa Cape here. And
Sure starting in one on Daisy. Pretty scary to see if he gets bumped off.
could be scary. It looks like he holds his one. I always prefer starting in second here. I feel like it's so much easier, but
It
sure
depends.
is
He
it.
doesn't put a green to take stream bar, unfortunately, so he has to go
He's
around.
probably gonna get passed by Charo. It looks like. Oh, who actually might even have a
Jara's
couple there
streaming up, yeah.
or triple
Triple
shroom.
streams probably, yeah, probably a stream in one right
He
now.
probably has a shroom in one, yeah. And if Dermo can drop a star, he's just gonna be gone with a shroom in one. So that's not gonna be much that BNL can do to prevent that.
Pack is kind of splitting though already. Like bomb, is that bomb 3? Almost like really far behind
Eight,
on the minimap.
well, eighth is very far behind. I wonder if he could
Yeah.
have Bill. It looks like yours
Oh,
should star, but picks it up, so he's not gonna be able to catch Charo here. I
unfortunate, but still pretty close at least. And with this red, he's probably gonna be able to like to take stream bar and close up the gap. But not on Cormac, but it misses, just goes through him. Unfortunate.
I wonder if the guy really far behind in eighth has Bill because he isn't really catching up. That could be
Oh,
interesting
maybe, yeah.
battle. Irie holding on to 1-3 right now though. We see Cormac edging closer to Shura. Gonna get a box here, try to hit him out. But if that guy in last has Bill, the backing battle is gonna be really interesting and probably pretty decisive of this race.
Stream in
2 reds
second for
good.
sure is good. Oh, yeah, scary. I mean, sure can try at least use the stream to catch up, but who knows these
Shure's
Cormac
probably
reds
gonna
are
need
gonna
a ground
connect.
star to avoid these reds from Cormac if he chooses to be aggressive. But oh, it looks like a
No
BNL
ground
member has
star.
reds behind him. No ground stars from anyone, but Dermo's the only one at the boxes here, which makes me think that Yoris probably has the shot going forwards. And maybe that's a BNL member in last with Bill. I still haven't been able to tell who that is back there. But regardless, BNL get into 2-3. They have some dodges in the back. This could be dangerous.
Oh,
It
Cormac
gets
with
a
a
snipe
mega.
out though,
Oh,
and as
oh,
a
and he's
mega.
in now.
I think he's just trying to prevent whoever is in mega for BNL to dodge Indy here. So at this point, the pack is so spread that I don't even think a BNL shock would help that much. Ireland's so far gone in 1-3.
I mean,
They
maybe
might.
like calling the end for the rest of the
I think
members,
they're
but
probably gonna try to shock Cormac over to get 2-3. I don't think
or
there's
they
any
could
way
pull
they
off
can.
a shock red maybe on James at the end.
Oh, maybe. Shura does have a red and 2 on the other POV if we wanna
Oh,
see what
never
happens
mind, he gets
there. But
hit. Yeah, so there
gets
was a
hit
shock red
out,
that came, but he
shocked
gets
in the
hit,
last
and
ramp.
Cormac passes him.
They don't
Wow.
even shock Cormac over. Jaro gets hit by something too, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Looks like it's just gonna be.
Oh, but he dodged a
Indy
mega.
coming
Does
up
he
with
get
a
to
mega.
catch up?
Oh,
Ooh, that was a
Mega's
nice
in
mega
there.
swerve.
That was clutch. 2-3 for BNO. I thought that Ireland were gonna hold on to the top 2 there, but Indy comes up in the mega clutch.
James had a nice back spam on Shura just before they called the shock, so unfortunately he wasn't able to pass him. But the shock red at least like managed to hit James, and then
Yeah,
Indy with the clutch swerve mega at the
that
end.
was definitely obviously a BNL shock. It looks like they got Indy into boxes, but they couldn't get Cormac over the ramp. But I think Mega is probably the only thing he could have pulled there to catch them, so that was super clutch. Even triple shrooms, he would have been small for too long, I think. So that was the perfect item there for Indy to get into 2-3. Otherwise, would have been a top 2-5-6 for IRE. So very
Oh
good
yeah,
damage
for sure.
control with
They
the
definitely
shock.
helped as well. Like just like say, I mean, they had like pretty nice frontal presence as well. Like from the beginning of the race, just James streaming into one and just keeping that first the whole race, and Cormac staying like closely behind Shura as well.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
wonder
staying
what
his
was
back.
going on in the back. I really felt like someone had Bill, but by like lap 2, they were so far behind it almost didn't matter. Maybe they just build up at that point.
I'm
I
not sure what
couldn't tell.
happened because they were like really far behind. I thought, to be honest, I thought there
Yeah.
was like a bottom two, and then like you look behind and there's still someone at the waterfall section. So I'm not sure,
Both,
maybe like a controller disconnection or.
both of our POVs were in the front, unfortunately, but you know, that's what happens when you have such talented gamers sharing their
Ooh.
POVs for us. They're always in the front. Sure and Cormac, they're dangerous racers, dude.
I mean, so far they've actually been playing like pretty good actually. Like they've been
See how
staying
they
in the
hold up
front
the
and
next 10 races.
making some dangerous moves.
Sure. Onto RBC now. Pretty good track for 1-4-5-6 for IRE. Gonna try to draft up and keep those top spots early on. Let's see how some of
Cormac
their.
drafting at the start, pretty good. And they're trading drafts at the start, Cormac and James. So they're just building that frontal lead. Ooh, sure hit out by the
Yeah,
green to slow them down and like to further
IRE
their
doing
lead now.
exactly what you want to do on RBC. Draft up and get into a nice top 2, top 3.
Green
Jaro
off the
almost
wall?
snipes his own teammate for some reason, but that's okay. Alfred muscles his way out. Cormac drifts the wrong way. Ooh,
Oh,
that's rough. That's rough. BNL gonna break away in 2-3 now with a pretty split top 3 pack. Sure, shrimming up as well, 2-3-4. Not quite as dominant of an opening that I thought Ireland were gonna have, but
and
and
James
looks
is
like
hit out
Ireland
apparently.
has.
He's in
Oh
second
yeah.
now.
So
Olafray
BNL
dominating the
really
race.
doing a great job breaking into those top spots. Snipe onto rail though, is that gonna get him? It looks like it does. But
Oh, but he
Indy's
gets
able to
green
snipe
on the
it.
side.
I can't commentate everything that's happening. You guys gotta slow down on the racetrack. Lots of snipes coming out. I think Indy's bustling his way into 1. Dermo maybe trying to
Yeah.
drop a star, but regardless, yours is gone in 10.
Can maybe
And
get a draft off? Arch Perez, he has to concede.
Fred's out on Cormac. They're
Unlucky.
gonna break into top 2-4 with their bagger gone in 10, looking really strong position. A
Is it
blue out
blue
though.
out? Pack is pretty close as well, so. Oh, and it
Yeah,
seems like the blue hits two of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
it
There was a
does. Wow.
POW that like T-POW'd them, and it just got two of them in the blue. And now he's like Cormac slagging with reds.
Shura maybe
Pack is
goldening
really
up
tight now.
though. Yeah, Shura goldening up to combat blue shell damage. They're still in 2-3. LT holding on to 1 for now. Flagging battle seems to be a little closer now. Someone's going forward. I would love to know who, but I'm guessing it's Yoris crossing back over in front of Dermo. Because he was gone 10. I would like to assume he probably has it. And with the pack super split like this, is another track where I don't think it's going to do much. This TC for sure is going to be really rough. He can't really get in front of Olafray easily, and they're not going to be able to get LT out. And I think they're not. He's not really trying to pass it to
No,
Jaro
I
and
just
Ford.
took the TC like a champ.
He took it like a champ, yeah. So
Like a champion.
Airy in 1-3-4 now, even with a BNL shock, this pack is so spread. I don't think it's
Unless
gonna
someone
matter.
has like a mega or someone has like a star in the hair. If someone has a star here and dodges, they can maybe get like a miss for like third or
Allifrey
fourth.
gets POW'd though, and they have this TC to Schlag. Like they really don't have
Ooh.
many options at this point. They're gonna have to call something on the last ramp. They
Black one
do.
on Elo, but Olafre's
Indy
getting
dodging up.
TC'd.
Indy and Ruben dodging up. Actually, I don't think they're gonna be able to catch Cormac and Jaro. The ZC duo running it up in top two. That's not Cormac and Jaro. Okay, well,
It's
I'm an idiot.
LT, I'm pretty sure.
It's LT and Jaro, the Ireland duo, we should call it. But still gonna be 3-4-5. Pretty decent salvage from BNL considering the circumstances. But Ireland really just brutalized them in top spots that lap 3.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like BNO were playing really good at the start. After the draft, I think Olafre managed to get like both Cormac and Jaro out of like top spots almost instantly, lap one. And they held
Yeah.
like a pretty dominant start, and then after the rail, I have no idea what happened. I wasn't able to follow that well. I think it was like people getting like redded and someone got triple
Well,
greens and
so rail at the end of lap 1, it looked like Oliver got sniped on rail, but then they also sniped Jaro back, and they both got hit out. And then
mm.
yeah, after the blue lap 2, that was really rough for
The
BNL
blue
because
lap 2 was definitely detrimental with Benelux.
yeah, LT got into 1, and then Shura pulls that TC, and he's kind of stranded. I think he probably should have slowed down to try to pass it, but I get the pack is so spread, you just want to run with it and not lose time if you don't have to. So yeah, really back and forth races so far. I gotta say, these teams are out to get each other.
I mean, that race was really close. For like RBC, the pack was super close almost the whole race until like lap 3 maybe. Like
Yeah,
first
I
kept
think
trading like for the first 2 laps, especially like with that blue and with the rail lap 1.
yeah, I think you got to give props to Ireland for being able to maintain control of these races even with all these BNL shocks coming out. I think BNL has gotten shock every race so far. So the fact that Ireland's still able to put a strong enough presence in the top spots that it doesn't cause costly races has been pretty impressive.
Yeah, so far it's a time match as well. Only like 7 points. I think if my
Yes,
maths is right.
Ireland up 7. Off to Sherbet Land. Good track for BNL on their mid spots. But the opening's pretty important on this one too. It really comes down to whoever gets the goldens can assert their top spots. So let's see what happens here. Sure, hitting a box in 6th. Maybe a lucky golden. He gets a bomb.
Bomb is
And
pretty good as
can just
well. 2
back
IRU
it.
members behind him. I think he got one of them at least. Or he got
Yeah, with
both
Ruben
maybe.
with a mega in front of him, I think backing is the play. Ruben can just do the damage, but he
I think Ruben is
fell
off
off.
maybe.
And that happens sometimes.
Another
We
bomb
can't
for
all
sure. Maybe he can like last time.
fire it up here,
Wait.
try to get 2-3, and he gets rounded.
A bit too short. But it was a good attempt
Unfortunate
still.
lag. Yeah, for sure. So 1-4
Still good
for
spots.
BNL.
1-4, and the pack is starting to split as well. Like with top 4 starting to break away. Sure, in
Doing
a
a
nice
lot of
spot to
split
pull something
packs.
like
I feel
a.
like there's just like a constant attack in the bottom spots that we're not seeing every race because the pack always splitting like crazy. We have Cormac goldening up 2 here. Both of our POVs fighting for their mid spots. Let's see what boxes they can get here.
I
Can
restore starting to all get up here. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, power from Sure, but he's off.
unlucky for
And Cormac
sure,
getting
but he is
T-powered
able to get
here.
the T-pow on Cormac. Yeah,
Hello and Bill. I'm not sure it's shock now.
I've not been paying attention to the baggers. That's my fault. My fault, guys. Haven't been paying attention. But regardless, we
I mean,
do
we
see
can see his
BNL in
return
five,
coming up
six,
here.
eight though. So or 4-6-8. I guess pretty even odd spots right now. Cormac going for a dodge though.
Joris in 10, so maybe with Bill, like we can assume that BNL might have, but still unsure.
Yeah, he gets the
Cormac back
back
in
off on
8.
sure. It looks like Dermo was just trying to avoid hitting bagger or runners, so I think he was probably on a star or something. Might be a 4th shock in a row for Joris if he's able to get lucky here. But regardless, pretty rough spots for BNL 5, 6, 7. Ireland yet again controlling the top spots, so BNL are gonna have to make something happen with the shock. Although LT off, maybe not as bad as I thought.
Pack is not that like first shock into set. Pack is definitely close enough to where something can happen. Unfortunate
Another
TC in 6 for
TC.
sure. Not sure if he's gonna try pass
Yeah.
this to LT maybe, or if it's too late, he's gonna go forward and try cancel
He
it
maintained
instead.
4-5. Yeah, I guess they might just be hoping for a shock, but I don't think I think if they had, they would have used by now.
Yeah, it might be shockless instead. Cormac Golden in 7th. Maybe he can try catch up to a
I
mid spot
don't
here.
know if it's gonna be. He might be able to catch Ruben. Oh,
Oh,
shock comes out though.
BNL
I
shock.
would guess that that's a BNL shock to stop them from shrooming up. Yeah, or maybe get Ireland to set. I don't know. But Jaro's off. I don't know if maybe they TS'd him. I really
Wait,
don't know. It's
Irie
kinda,
back here.
I'm like both of the POVs were in the back. I really don't know what happened up there. I don't know if that was a TS on Jaro or like canceling it. But regardless, it looks like top 3 for BNL.
I think they got shocked into set pretty nicely, and then like with there was a blue, but I'm not sure if they even hit at the end. But with that
Well,
shock, I'm pretty sure they just managed to like get themselves into top spots instead. Especially like with that ending pack
yeah.
was pretty close up there.
I mean, it looked like they got 6-7 of Ireland into set, but I mean, you see Jaro respawning. I wonder if that was a BNL TS, stop them from shrimming up, whatever. I mean, regardless, top 2-4 for BNL, pretty strong response. Going to be leading through the first GP here.
Joris leading the first CP with the 4 shot count, pretty impressive as well.
That could have been a dermo. I don't know. I
I
really
feel
don't
like it
know.
was because Cormac was goldening, so it would be a bit like
Yeah,
it'd be a bit weird to get like a BNL intercept, like stop Cormac from goldening and TS James
yeah.
as
You
that
would
Harry
think
shot.
Dermo would probably, or Cormac would probably be assertive enough to call that off if they were planning to call that. So it probably was a BNL shock, but
Either way,
hard.
still like a very good shot considering the spots like going into like lap 3 where they were like I think like 3, 4, 5, or like 4, 5, 6 almost. They were in
Yeah.
just mid spots and it was looking pretty bleak. But that shock managed to pull them through and just get them into set and give them the items they need. As well as like a TS as well. That was brutal on top spots.
Yeah, and that was like the most dominant race we've seen. Yeah, been pretty close races so far. Nothing, no top threes or anything yet. But lots of top threes tend to happen on Peach Gardens, a track that is so shock reliant. So maybe that'll
Necessary
change here.
for Ireland here, especially after such like a dominant race. Hopefully they can try like swing the
Yeah,
tides and come back after this.
good track pick for them. Let's see what momentum they can get. Getting
Bottom
bottom
two
two
boxes.
boxes, maybe a bill, not today. But starting here in 5-7-8 is not necessarily a problem, or even bottom three if they can get some goldens and stars. We'll see where the baggers are at when they cross by here. Looks like Dermo's slightly in 10. If he can hold that for the next 7 seconds, that could be crucial.
Cormac streaming up here to try against Toss. It's like BNL is all up here. Jaro in first,
Throw
still
in
maintaining his
one,
lead.
yeah.
The BNL is 3-5, pretty sure. Yeah. So they're still holding up like top positions.
Get
Mm,
the dual
both
POV
Shura and
here.
Cormac itemless at the moment, so none of them able to take cut until this box. We'll see like if one of them can push rooms, maybe try get up there. Cormac bagging.
We see the
Shura pushing in
baggers
third.
crossing by. It looks like Yoris snuck into 10th. So
Oh, an
I,
indie bag bombing Cormac on the just before the cut. Pretty brutal. He loses like
yeah, another
decent
really
amount of
split
time.
pack. This is a
Yeah,
consistent
wow.
theme. I'm BNL gone in 2-3 with Jaro in 1. Dermo coming around. Oh, Dermo coming around in 10th. My bad. Maybe there was another mix up, but Bagger's been very back and forth here. It looks like no one has it yet. I think that Dermo is shrooming in 10th, so uh, the soonest we'll see a shock will be at cut lap 3 here. But regardless, another one of those races where this pack is so split that you wonder how much a shock can even do for the bottom spots.
If Oliver hits
Especially,
shrooms here, it could be pretty
yeah,
big for
or if Shura
BNL.
pulls one, but he
Everyone going
doesn't.
around. Oh, Oliver
Jaro gets
hit
a back
something.
on him, yeah, breaking away in 1 here with
Pretty good,
Cormac
but
in
a lot of
4th.
people going around cut, so not a lot of catching up from bottom spots. Sure, he has a banana tight, but the people behind him are starting to catch up. 4-5, not that far away. And if there's a shock that can be pulled, maybe they can like try to salvage some mid spots with Jaro in first.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty comfy 2-3 here unless LT or Cormac have a mega. Other than that, it looks like the
Oh,
shock does
shock at
come
the
out to get
set.
them into set. Oh,
No one
Cormac in
dodges.
between the
Oh,
boxes though. I would say that's a
rooms.
costly misplay, but I don't think it's going to matter unless someone behind him gets like a golden, which Indy might have. See him shrimming up here.
We're
Uh,
trying to flag Endo streaming as well, but
Run the greens up, try not to hit end
oh
line. He
wait, he
does it.
got him. Nice on the line. That was
Gets Indy
clutch.
instead. Well played, well played. Bottom 2 for BNL.
Pretty
Um,
good salvage considering how like split the pack was. Not a lot of people taking cut like lap 2 and lap 3. To be honest, everyone just going around and it just ultimately like it just divided the pack completely. Like with no
yeah,
blues as well, and
this is like every single race. It feels like top 3, top 4 are just gone. I mean, uh, the shock into set, Cormac going in between the boxes, I don't think really mattered.
no.
I don't think he would have caught Shura either way, but
Unless he pulls like triple shrooms or mega there, like I doubt he gets into. I doubt he even gets near third, even like with a mega, just because he's so far
probably not.
behind.
1, 4, 5, 6. So I think we're gonna be just about all tied up after 5 races. Yeah, BNL up by 1. So
This is bro. This is close. This is actually like close.
this is a dog fight, a DAWG fight. All right, they're back
Oh,
and forth. They're battling.
you
You
get
know.
it? Cause like
Yeah.
dogfight and they're barking.
Yeah, I like when you bark. That was good. I like
Thank
that.
you.
So we're gonna see what tracks get picked here. I think for 1, 4, 5, 6, with what's been picked, I might pull out a sneaky moon view here. But that's just me.
Ooh,
That's just me.
depends how comfortable Moonview is with Jaro. Oh, other way around.
I think Charo's a pretty confident guy. Although I will say it's rough
Pretty
track for
difficult
JP.
track. Pretty
I
difficult car
can't read
cycles.
Japanese, but that looks like BC3 from Shura, and I have no idea what team he picked. Ah, yeah, now I know. Okay.
Yeah, if this is one of those tracks where like pack's probably gonna be split again. Or it just depends like at the start of these races, like
I will say,
who can dominate if they can get a draft off.
interesting pick to take TF without second. A lot of teams really don't like picking TF without having second to avoid people from drafting up, prevent people from drafting up, I should say. But
They don't have a lower spot as well, so they're not even going for Bill. I think they got bottom 2
I
last
don't
race as
think
well.
so. But LT is able to draft up, but so is Olafray. Pretty good start for BNL, even with
Ooh,
Shura
good
getting
bananas on Shura. Oh, nice. IRE just making their way into top spots with Endo, LT,
nice.
and James.
Are you celebrating, bro? Supposed to be unbiased.
Sorry,
Just
no
joking.
bias. No, Shura.
But anyway, he hits a golden in 7 here. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what happened in the back there, but I thought so. Cormac with Bill. I had a feeling he was trying to avoid the baggers with Bill there, so gonna
Endo
be
hit out, so a lot of like the frontal presence from IRE taken out, but it looks like LT and Jaro are still holding up fort. Those top
yeah,
spots.
and I don't
Ooh,
think
LT hit out.
LT hit
Never
out.
mind.
Is that 2, 3, 4, 5 for BNL? Yeah, looks like
BNO
it.
in really good
Cormac,
spots. Cormac forced into his bill because he's so far
yeah, I
behind.
think
I
he's
guess
just
that's
filling up to
necessary.
stay in the pack. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also at that point when you're that far behind with Bill, it doesn't even really help because the other team's gonna know.
Mm.
So 2, 3, 4, 5 for BNL. I don't think Jaro's one is gonna be that impactful unless they can get a shock or something to break up these mid spots.
Ooh, scary T-Power in the red room. Looks
It's gonna
like
be very
Cormac
scary
hit
if
something
Cormac
behind them. Ooh,
ooh, the dreaded right
unfortunate for
trick from
sure.
Shura. You never want to get a right trick on the lake cut, but only 2-3 now for BNL with Ruben getting hit out as well, so much more salvageable for IRE now. Enla and
Ooh,
a
and on
star
a
in 4. We
star.
could see a shock come out
Predicting
here.
TS,
Indy hit
yeah.
out. He hits the stomper, I think. 1-3-4 now for IRE. They did a great job of breaking up those mid spots. 3-4-5 even.
Frontal presence is starting to crumble. I think. Ooh, random green.
Ooh,
That's unfortunate.
a rough green for Cormac. Still good
BNO can
spots
maybe
for
catch
IRE
up.
though.
Sure, swimming up.
Looks
And the
like
shock.
probably
Sure.
an IRE shock into
I think they
box.
got shocked off the set, but I'm not 100% sure.
Dermo
Yeah,
is sitting
Domo was
right.
saying that, so probably.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
a little bit greedy there from Cormac, but the spots are not going to change too
a
much with
lot of
BNL.
BNL hit out at the top. LT gained third at the end, 1-3. Pretty like decent race considering all things considered.
I was looking at the minimap. I think that was a Dermo shock because uh, Enla got into the ramp in second, unless BNL just failed to get him over it. Um, I don't really know, but if it was a BNL shock, you would think they would try to
I would
shock.
assume because I would guess they would try like to shock. They would either try to shock earlier to try dodge or get someone to set, or they would just TS James instead.
Yeah. So I don't really know. I already get top 3 out of it, so yeah, pretty confident that was an IRE shock there. Could have been
Mm.
top 3, 6, but unlucky bump there on
That
Cormac.
was definitely like an important shock for them. Like BNL, like although they were in pretty good spots going into lap 2, like a few mistakes and it would just like it just made it that much harder for them to come back and without a shock able to like help them get the items they need to stream up and get into good spaces and with like a hard shock as well after the like red drum ramp it's gonna be pretty difficult for them to get good spots with LT as well hitting Olafray and Indy right at the end of the race securing that third, so well played from IRE, but
Well
hopefully we
played.
can see like
Well played to
yeah.
the potato men. 71 after 6 for Jaro here in his 2026 World Cup
Oh,
debut.
and the
Pretty
BCV
strong
pick that's
showing.
that dominance, who's gonna prevail? Oh, never
Looking
mind,
at their
picking
plan.
Desert Hills.
Oh, well,
I've heard apparently like a lot of teams like with Joris they like to pick Desert Hills because they go for some strat like
is he?
where
Is there like a bagger glitch or something that I don't
I
know
think
about?
you know like the rails on the side. I think he does something where like he goes on the rails on the
Oh,
side. He does some shortcut that he's pretty good at. Because I
I
feel
will
like
keep
whenever
my
we play
eyes
against
peeled
Joris,
on the mini map. He does that a lot in your matches.
I mean like I heard apparently like that's why they always pick it because they coordinated a Desert Hills race.
Cormac getting a box in 8 though. No bill out for any runners here. The top spots are really not going to be important on this track. You don't see this in Wars too often, but it is about as heavy of a bagger track as you can get. So, see if Cormac can get the star he's hunting for here.
Yeah, one of the bag is respawning.
Shrooms.
Not sure who that is.
There's a bomb.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a rough spot for a bomb.
At least the stream pops out at the end. Bottom 2 kind of far back,
Yeah.
but it's Desert Hill, so it doesn't really matter too much. Nice triple streams from Shura. And Endor
Looks like
getting hit out from top spots. Top
Olafray
2
and
starting to
Jaro
break,
gone.
to be honest.
Yeah. That might be a big enough lead that they're actually able to hold on to it. Looks like that's Yoris in 10 or in 9, I mean, but he's going forward. So, oh no, that is Yoris in 10. It's hard to tell with the long distance name sometimes. Dermo was going forward though. I don't know if he's just given up on getting to 10 or if he already has it. Kind of hard to
Maybe.
tell.
Is that Olafray hit out? I think there's a red going
Yeah,
for him as
looks like
well.
Jaro gets into one.
Oh, that was unfortunate, yeah. Power
Unlucky
red to
team
the wrong
kill.
person.
Yeah, that's not exactly his fault. So Jaro breaks away in 1 here with Olafray and Shuri in
Ooh,
2-3.
ooh. Scary
And
greens.
they both get hit out by those random greens. Wow. So if Dermo has it, uh, they could be
They're
very
probably just
easy to get
holding here
into
until like the end,
get
really.
into a
Or
one
just
three
like to get
four
everyone
or
off the
5.
set, yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna be no
Oh,
catching.
Cormac holding the start,
Uh,
yeah. So we can probably expect. Whoa, never
looks
mind.
like a
Not an
BNL
Irish
shock
shot.
actually. Get everyone into boxes, but this is still gonna be good for Cormac if he's
Was there
able to
BNL
pull a
shock?
golden.
Olafray lost his dodge as well.
Oh, good point. I don't know.
Maybe like a miscommunication. I don't. Wait,
Jaro gets
Ashura is in
blued though.
first?
He
Wow.
gets redded
Okay.
and blued, I think.
Wait,
And sure able to get first. Wow. 2-3-4
Shura
for
holding the full
Irie.
for BNL, pretty like what like a nice save as well, especially considering like how far gone Jara was. Like
I instantly thought that was Irish or BNL shock because Dermo or because Cormac lost his star, but I don't think Dermo spun out. So there probably was an Irish shock. I guess Dermo just
probably it's a
used
miscall, yeah,
before Cormac could
miscommunication.
react. Or, yeah, but they got a bunch of people into boxes and got into 2-3-4. Jaro must have hit something in 1 before he got blued because he was way farther ahead than that. But
Maybe there was like I saw Shura like throwing reds as well before the shock. But
true.
maybe he got shock redded and there was a blue and something else and
Or maybe the pressure just got to him. You know, it's a big
oh,
stage. It's a big stage.
scary pokies, scary fire, especially in the World Cup stage. Lots to be scared of.
Exactly. Still at 2,
But I
3, 4,
mean,
6 though. Irie up by 30 now, 31 after 7. So BNL have got some catching up to do.
starting to widen their lead compared to how tight it was just like 2 races ago. But then again, like the lead changed this much in 2 races, like there's still so much to play for, and it's been really intense. Like these last, even that race, like with the break in 1, like
Very
first
intense. I'm
place is just
sweating
switching
here.
hands so quickly.
I'm sweating in my gamer chair watching this.
I'm doing more than sweating. I'm shaking. I'm very scared. I'm
Alright, we
excited.
can let's calm down. Okay, it's
Sorry, I'm just so excited to see
Mario
the end of
Kart.
this
No,
match.
it's good, but it is just Mario Kart. I don't want you to get too crazy.
Sorry,
You know?
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, we're gonna
Composure.
see what Try gets picture DDR for BNLs, what they're hoping for with their top spots. Um, and they are gonna get it.
DC3 picks
So
coming out as well. So is DDR.
this is what BNL need. We all know Olafray. He's a speedy boy. So maybe if he can draft up and
Pull a rabbit out of the hat. Do you like that one?
ooh, I like that. I like that one. That was good. You did
Thank you, man.
sure in 1 here. It's gonna be rough if he gets bumped. Yeah, LT already bodying his way onto him, but
Manages to
sure.
make sand hop like without the bump. That's pretty good. Flip back on L. Oh, never mind. It's not LT.
LT is just ahead. He's just
Hmm.
manlier, I guess. I don't
We
know.
put a shroom, so at least save this front run. That's really good. BNL, I
Early
think in
top
top 2.
2. Yeah. Dermo's slightly in 10, but we'll see if that changes.
Ooh, come
Cormac
up with triple
Shrooms in
shrooms.
4 though.
Can maybe make his way up into the top pack,
Yeah,
especially like
bar
with
some
BNL
mid
starting to break
halves.
away.
He should be able to get to 1 if he's able to take Ultra here. Bit of a rough temple exit, but that's okay. Getting onto Ultra. Getting his way into 1 unless he messes up the shortcut. Good
Ooh,
enough. Good enough
should
to get
still
into
be in
1.
like top
Pretty
spots.
similar
Yeah,
for
exactly.
BNL. Ooh,
Ooh,
from
nice fib
Jack
from
from
Shura.
Shura. Yeah, well played.
And the TC
TC
pass as
pass
well. Wow.
too.
High impact
We're gonna
fib.
break into
Maybe there's
top
a bomb
3
that he can do
here.
something with quickly onto Olafray. Oh, he
Jaro
passed
taking
it to
it probably
James.
has a mega.
Oh, I think they
Sure
passed the
getting
TC to
blue
Olafray after
here.
the bomb snap from Cormac. That was well played.
No, he had a mega. So
Oh,
so there's still 1-3 for BNL, but well played for Irie to mitigate that a little bit. Um, I'm gonna see what
1-3 still
happens with
holding top
Ultra
spots.
here.
Ooh, TC.
TC3.
Maybe he goes for TC
He's
Ultra?
going for the respawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
barely
nice. He
gets up.
made it.
Yours in 10, so.
And there's a
And
blue as
also,
well? That's perfect. Wow.
I don't know if it's split, but
Oh,
no, it
yeah.
looks like it hit
Oh,
them too, yeah. Ooh.
unfortunate
Rough
bump
on
into the pokey there.
negative side of Daisy right there. Yeah, just getting walloped by everyone. But Cormac GC in 7th, probably going to be out of the race unless he can somehow snipe a star on wall glitch here.
Oh,
Mega for
Mega the
sure.
ends. Not sure it's shock, but maybe this can like
Could be question.
listen
LT
the
hit
ends.
out.
LT and a
BNL getting
wall.
into 2-4. Could be a 2-3 if they have the shock here, but and they
Oh,
do.
a nice call from
Shocking
BNL.
Irie after set. Dodging up in Bill as well. Looks like it's going to be a pretty comfortable 2-3-4, even with that unfortunate Bill drop. But Irie
Pretty
do
big
hold on
race
to
for BNL.
one.
This is exactly what they needed basically to try to come back. Pretty good
Yeah,
dodges right at the end.
but
But clutch
again,
mega
it's
pull as well from Shura.
the top spots in this war have just been so dominant. Like even with that shock at the end, first is just so gone. It doesn't matter.
Mm. Like James, I'm not sure. Like oh, I think it was the blue. Yeah, the blue was pretty detrimental for BNL. It was unlucky that it split. If Shura could have gotten to the
Yeah,
TC
I
Ultra a
think
lot
it went
faster
for
and just
both.
taken the blue, that would have been amazing for them.
Yeah, but
Because
that's
then they
so
just
hard.
run so
That's
far
such a
ahead.
precise thing to pull off.
Yeah, no, that's not something you can't really like count on. On his screen, like it probably just wasn't even close. And like that was
Yes.
probably the best they could have done. Either way, like it was unfortunate it split, and then Shura putting the TC in third as well to try like
Yeah.
compete against him. It helped like him just get into top spots uncontested. Even
2/3 of the
still,
way
the
done
shock
now,
definitely
though.
helped them get into. Joris definitely put in like a
Sure.
lot of weight with the shocks, helping them out in a lot of spots.
Yeah, I think BNL are definitely winning the shot count, but I would say Ireland's runners have been a bit more aggressive in general. So 24-point lead, two-thirds of the way through for Irie. You'll see if they can hold on to it. I have a good amount of embedded faith into them based on how they
And
played
better
these
fit
top
if we have
spots,
money at
but
this game.
uh, no. I I have faith in them based on the fact that they have been playing really well in top spots. So I think they should be able to keep it, but only time will tell.
BC3, interesting track. I mean, at least this is gonna be a fun one. I think that we're just starting on like it's like old spots almost. So like one. Actually, no, just starting in one like bomb spots. I think it's just a bad pick for Irie. Just trying to reset
It's
the spots
pretty
all over
even.
again.
It really just depends on what happens at cut lap 1. Early
Mm.
back out from Jaro,
Oh,
avoided
nice
by
from
Shura,
Shura. Quickly
swerves
avoided,
around him.
and he got the
It,
draft as well.
I would guess he's gonna go for Ultra, but with Irie and 2-3 right behind him, he might just block. Only pulling greens though. I think he's gonna have to settle for Ultra. No, he goes for the box
Hmm.
spot to block. He gets another
Unlucky.
green.
Yeah, he put another green. That's
That's
unfortunate.
pretty rough. I think Jaro fails, but yeah, Ruben makes it. So early top spots for BNL. And Indy able to get Cormac off of cut with his golden. Really great start from BNL. Wow. Gonna break away
Almost like
into,
top 5, kind of breaking away with Ruben just like
yeah,
completely gone.
1-3-4 for BNL. Really well isolated with Enlaw being their only hope in second for Ireland right now.
Oh,
And
and a
the blue
blue
for
as well.
sure. Super secured top spots with Yoris in 10, but it's a pretty close bagging battle.
I mean, we're
So
probably just gonna have to see like maybe an ultra from Shura if he's feeling dangerous. But
I mean, unless Dermo pulls in 9 though, this is gonna be really rough because they're gonna block cut. Enlock kind of
oh,
has
lost
to
the
make Ultra
power.
here if he wants any chance to stay in these top spots, and it looks like he's
Oh,
off. So
unfortunate. Shura
that's
going
gonna be
for
a
ultra, and he makes
tentative
it.
top
Wow,
4
so
for
into top 2.
BNL until some IRE people take cut. I'm guessing. We can see what Cormac's
I
doing
think
in the back
someone took
here.
it, but I'm not sure.
Looks like he's going
Oh,
around
Comic
cut with.
Mega in
He's
8th.
holding a Mega in 8th. That makes me think Dermo might have it. Oh, it looks like Dermo's actually off, but he's in 10th. So if I were Cormac, I'd probably chain this and try to get a star because he's kind of falling far behind. But it looks like he has some faith in Dermo getting the shock. So we'll see who comes around in 10th here. Looks like it is Dermo.
I mean,
And
Ruben's
Enla hit out
kind of
too.
far in top spots. So they might maybe just be playing for like mid spots. Not 100% sure. Oh,
Trying
they're
to get.
trying to mega
Oh, we
him.
try
Maybe
to
they
make it.
think he has. Not
Yeah,
sure if he got him, to be
I don't
honest.
think he.
Yeah.
Even if he
BNL
did, I
blocking
don't think he
cut as well
has
to try
it.
to stop them. I think
Yeah.
Jaro fails cut, and
Indy
Indy
makes it
makes
though. A
it. It's
pretty
the
comfy top 3 for BNL right now with Cormac taking cut close behind. Him and LT are gonna have to get some bombs or something to get them out here. At this point, I don't expect a shock to come out. I think BNL are
no,
just
I doubt
holding it.
it. Triple shrooms, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be
Not
enough
gonna
to
be
really
enough.
change
That's a top
anything.
3 for BNL. Yeah, it's so hard to tell because George slowed down so hard there, but I'm pretty sure he had shock there and Cormac missed him.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I would have expected like a shot to come like by now then if he had just to use
I
it
mean, if
better.
Ireland had it, the shock would have come for sure.
Oh,
So
100%, yeah.
either no one got or he already had it at that point, and Cormac missed him. But regardless, I mean, BNL did exactly what they needed to do. Got in top shots early, blocked the cut, hit people out, took ultra. They did. They completely completed the BC3 checklist, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, yeah. I mean, like they just got into top spots. They just dominated. Like sure, taking the ultra lap 2 kind of just like solidified their like top positions. Like holding blue as well, holding like a nice blue to protect their first, and then just taking cut. They took cut lap 1 and lap 2 as well, almost like by themselves and blocking it lap 3. Like they basically just had the perfect recipe to just a nice top 3 victory. And then on top
Yeah,
of that, like without a shock to kind of bail IRE out, like it was almost smooth sailing for Benelux. Well played, to be honest. Like as well, like a lap 1, like with Shura just getting up there, even without like being able to block cut with 2 greens, even though that was unfortunate, it still managed like to create a difference and a distance between the 2 packs.
for sure, for sure. And now we got a tight battle with 3 races left. Mario Circuit coming out. This is one of Cormac's favorites. We'll see if he's able to capitalize. Because
Sweet
he's really
calls it
trying to start a
Cormac
movement to
circuit.
popularize this track. He has a lot to live up to. I don't know if the pressure will get to him. It got to Gabrielle today in the penalty shootout, but we'll see. Drafting up, mitigated by Shura, not getting a box. Gonna be BNL on bottom 2. That's not something you want to see as Ireland on this track, because
Yeah, and a
even
TC as
more.
well.
Yeah, this is even more like bottom spot
Passing
reliant
it
than
to Indy,
Wales.
pretty good. Oh, but it gets passed
Takes
back.
it back, kind of
It's,
hard to avoid.
it's gonna be difficult, yeah. I
I,
mean,
I
this
I don't
track you
think
just
him
want to
being
like get
stranded
up
in
there.
eighth is a problem, though. I mean, yeah,
It
yours
depends on the
fairly.
shock state. It's like in like a Mogi maybe would be a different story, but in a war, like it's pretty difficult as well with how like hard it is to lose Bill, and so you can't
Yeah,
always rely on the shot coming, especially
and with
in a
all
war.
the shortcuts at the end, it's
Oh,
snipe
a
out,
nice snipe from
and the
Shura,
red
and he
combo
gets the
too.
red. Wow,
Looks like the
yeah.
red went around his green, so sure it gets back into one here. And yeah, with all the shortcuts at the end of the track, it can be somewhat easy to hold your top spots compared to
Cormac holding
uh,
a star, and I think baggers are going forward as well. So I'm not sure who has, but I would guess maybe like a
with Cormac holding a
Irie
star. It
has.
looks like Dermo's in ninth, and
Yeah,
yeah,
Irie
that
shock,
comes out
LT and
from
Combo
Dermo
dodging.
here, getting a
Pretty good. And they
chain
get
in the
bomb toss
seventh
into
as
set as
well.
well.
Enlaw holding one, but Cormac could have very well chained a gold in triple shrooms, and he's up in fourth now. Triple shrooms, yeah.
And
LT gets
LT
the
snipe
snipe out.
Shura. Wow, yeah.
It's gonna be a top 3 with a little bit of a break for IRE.
I think
Although
LT
I,
gets hit.
I think he hit
Yeah,
the
I'm
chain
not
jump.
sure. Mm.
345
BNL
for
making their way back up.
BNL.
Yeah. But
LT
LT
coming
taking
through cut
cuts.
though, and Jaro. That's gonna be a top 4 for
Wow.
IRE.
Maybe MC is like the new meta. Not sure.
So I'm pretty sure LT hit the chain chomp and then pulled a mega and passed everyone. But you know what? Sometimes that's what you got to do.
It's the MC recipe.
Here's the recipe for success. It is, and you know we talked about before the race how Cormac reveres this track, and he proved it today. Not
He's
only
not
did
back
they
under
get the
pressure.
top 4, I think he got first. I mean, this is. Oh, he got second.
Oh,
Okay,
never
but
mind.
that's still
Didn't
respect.
completely live up to expectations, but I think top 4 is good enough. It's okay.
It's
We'll
good
allow
enough.
it this time.
We'll let it slide, but I expect a little better next time. He has to get first. That's kind of disappointing, but it's okay. Uh, regardless, completely reclaimed their lead, up by 34 now. So if BNL
Yeah,
don't get a winning race here, this war is going to be over after race 11.
that MC pick definitely gives them like a big cushion as well to kind of fall back on, especially like after a scary BC3 race like that. Like it almost went back to even after one race.
Yeah.
So
And now the vibes are probably great. The vibes in the BNL call are probably a little rough. They've got some catching up to do. So big race here is what they need.
yeah, very like a high impactful shock from Domo. There, like to be honest, like that probably just won them the entire race because they just dodged in such powerful items. They got like nice chains as well. Cormac with triple
Yeah.
streams and LT with the triple greens to snipe Shura out in the end. Like that was almost perfect, basically,
That's
just
what
to get
happens
them
on
out all the top
MC.
spots.
I saw Cormac holding his star, and I see Dermo running ahead in ninth, and I'm like, I know it's about to happen. I just
It's
know.
game time.
It's yeah, game time, buddy. Anyway, BCWE is exactly what Ireland need to hold on to these top spots. But if Shura can break through the cracks and get into glitch early on, we'll see.
Depends. Enel's starting in first, but unfortunately, I think he's bumped out, so he's not going to keep that
Bumped out.
lead. We might see. Not sure if we're going to
Shura
see
bumped
glitch
out even
go up.
harder. But if he's able
Yeah.
to pull a star, it's not going to matter. He has
Oh,
Bill.
he's Bill.
Wow.
Wow, this is dangerous.
I think if I were BNL, I'd be doing everything I can to open glitch for him so he can get Bill into a top spot. Um, but as
I
long as
don't
he
think they're going to
pulls
block
Bill,
this. Oh, wait.
they do get
Failed
it
the
open.
block.
Is
So
he
now
gonna
he
get
gets
this
Bill in
Bill
like
into
second.
one?
Oh,
Alright,
not
third,
third.
okay. Top
BNO in
three
top
though.
3. Wow.
Yeah. Top three
Pretty
with
good
Bill. You
start.
don't see that every day. You definitely don't. These reds are gonna be tricky, but I think he's out of them behind him. Yeah, so he's holding on to this third for now. LT shrooming up. Um, and yeah, it
He's
looks
in
like we do have
10.
Yours in 10
Doris.
again.
Yeah.
So especially with the Bill, Bagger gone in 10, top 2-4. This is exactly what they need to make a comeback. He's gonna have to use it though.
Oh,
And
but
it
this
might
Bill
drop
drop
him
might be
too
a bit
much.
weird.
Might drop him, yeah. Oh, he's right in the fireball.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean,
That's
at least
yeah.
like he got you some usage out of the Bill, but it's not
I don't
perfect.
think he could have reacted that in time to slow
Yeah.
down for the POW. That was just very unfortunate. And then
Oh no!
DCs.
Unfortunate DC. Just for
It's
taking the
oh,
glitch in fast.
am I going for glitch too? And he fails. I think
No,
Enlaw
fails
fails too
unfortunately.
though. So
Hmm.
we can say Shura would have made it. We can just say that.
Yeah, imagine.
But even without him, BNL are in
Still
1-3-4.
in decent spots, yeah.
Shock comes
Shot
out.
coming out.
Bit of a weird one, dodging some top spots. No POVs up there. I'm not sure who dodged, but Enlaw billing up from 7th. I think that's a
Maybe an Irish shot just to catch up, maybe.
yeah. I really don't know. I think they're like 1-3 up there. BNL are 1-3-4. Yeah, maybe Jaro just called an indiv shock
Someone
to
hit
break into
out
the top
in top
spot.
spots, not sure who. I think Ruben got hit out.
Yeah, Ruben looks like he's off, so that's gonna be
Mm.
1-3 for BNL. Cormac with Shrooms in 4. I don't think he's gonna go for glitch here because I think just holding the 2-4 is all they really need. Uh, yeah, he thought about it though.
Yeah.
He totally thought about it.
Oh, Indy getting hit by something. Maybe he can catch up and get third. I mean, BNO
Maybe.
need this, need these spots to try cling on to some hope, at
Yeah,
least
the
to try win.
1-3 might
Olifere in
narrowly be
first.
enough to make
Yeah,
it winnable, but yeah, I don't think Cormac's gonna catch him here. 1-3 for BNL. That's unfortunate.
that is unfortunate. Yeah, that
you,
could have been like a really big race as well. Taking
you don't
glitch
know
there.
what would have happened, but like I don't think Shura would have failed glitch there. Honestly,
Yeah. Hmm.
I think that's just
Like he made it lap 1 with the block, like with Bill. Like
that's just what happens. I mean, it looks like now going into race 12, they're gonna be down like 30 instead of possibly 10, 15 with how
I mean,
much Shura's points
still
could have swung.
technically it's winnable. Like you never know, I guess. But
It
at the
is,
end
it
of the day,
is.
it is definitely like an upset because it definitely could have gone like a lot better for Team BNL.
Yeah, once
Especially like
there's
with the positions they were in, with Shura also like holding another top spot and not even just a glitch, like just impact hitting people out at top spots and just not letting them like pull better items. Like you just never know what could have happened. It's just unfortunate to see like the
it definitely
DC
was
this late into the war as
unfortunate.
well.
Yeah, definitely costly. I mean, I do think that even without the DC, I think Ireland probably still would have been up like 15, 20 going into this race unless that converted into a top 4 somehow, assuming that was a shock to help Jaro out in the front. But regardless, just it's a very unfortunate way to lose. It's having a shock like that come out on race 11 after a DC. It's very demotivating. So
I would guess that's probably like a Irish shock because Ruben ends up getting hit out at like top spots as well,
I
and
think so.
it
Yeah.
could have been definitely like a lot of a better race as well if Ruben just stays up there. So it's a bit unfortunate for BNL.
There's a lot going on in the race. It's kind of hard to keep track sometimes. So I want to say to the viewers, I'm sorry, guys. I don't always know who's in shock, and I'm humbly sorry. Right.
We try our
So
best.
that was heartfelt for me. I hope everyone appreciated that. But anyway, according to our table, Irie up 33. So BNL gonna have to all run here. We've seen 33-point comebacks before, but very, very, very rarely. They need like a top 4 8 to tie, I think.
I mean, it's not impossible. We just saw that last race and they were in really, really good spots. So it's not completely out of the blue. And then plus, like, it's not like BNL don't have a fighting chance. They've been holding their ground against Irie almost the entire match. Every single race, there's been like some sort of like competition, and no one's really getting blown out of the water here. It's just like a few like decisive races here and there that kind of swing the points over. Otherwise, like it's been a pretty close match. So you never know. It could just be like another BCB where they're just all up there and they have a better, like they have a more favorable shock and they might be able to pull off the comeback. You just can't
Yeah,
cancel it out.
before the war, I said IRE by 40 to 50 tops. I want to put that out there. I am quite the prediction man, guys. So
Hmm.
if you want predictions, you know who to come to, because
I'm your
clearly
guy.
I know ball. I'm your guy, pal. Yeah. So if you had to do the all run in this scenario, down 33, what track are you picking?
Like Oran, I mean like I don't like Oran to be honest. Like I think the
That
only
doesn't matter.
I think the only track that Oran works on is like GC and MC. That's like the only one like I've actually seen it work on. Cause like the
I mean,
rest of
it
them, or
can
like
work on
GV2, I guess.
GV2.
GV2 is just so like I'm gonna be honest. If you're picking GV2, you're literally just like you're closing your eyes and you're just like praying, genuinely. Because like even like a regular wall, like with two people bagging, like you're just praying playing that track
You have to
once
hit
more.
everywhere.
Especially when you need like top 5, like a winning race. Okay, that's controllable on GV2, but to try control like all 5 of your players not getting hit out and it's just so unlikely. You need like some sort. But the problem is like there's so many skill tracks as well that like one shock and it just like decides your race. Especially when you have like a designated guy just sitting there and just like rolling for the shock for basically the entire race. It just makes it that much harder to pick a track like
Yeah.
I don't know CM or something.
I mean, not as much on GV2, but I think on RMC, I would honestly have an IRE member just sit in ninth and have them play 3v5 in the front. Because
Yeah.
I mean, giving them no way to get the shock is so important. So if one of the two baggers in ninth and 10th can get it and just dodge one of the 3 runners, that's all you need to keep the win.
I
Um,
mean, yeah, especially with like that big of a lead, like they don't even need like a winning race by that much. They just need to like guarantee they don't get top 5, and like getting the
yeah,
shock almost kind of guarantees that. Just use like a shock where they're not gonna, even if they just use like a random like poop shock and they just guarantee no one's gonna dodge. Like
randomly get one guy in sixth into boxes or something. Like it doesn't have to be anything special, but just make sure that BNL don't get the shock and that not all of your runners are destroyed. I mean, that's all you have to do to hold this lead pretty
I
much.
mean,
But
what spots do they need to come back from this deficit? Like 30 points. It's like top 4,
for 8 ties, I think.
top 4 8
Pretty-
ties. So like yeah, I guess they just have to all run. Because top 48 is like, mm,
This
I mean,
is
it's
gonna be a
doable.
tricky one.
Yeah. I mean, it also just depends on the track pick. They could also just get like DKJP and uh, it's just like impossible from there. Well, not
Yeah, I mean,
impossible, never say never.
no matter the track, BNL are gonna all run, but there are definitely harder ones than others, for
I mean, yeah,
sure.
I remember seeing like in D5, there was like a 70-point upset from like OS, and they managed to get like top 5 on CM of all tracks as well. So like, you can never say
CM,
never.
wow, that's a
Yeah,
tricky
exactly.
one.
So like, you never know. And there's still like some faith.
Well, I promise you, Nubbly, I'm not gonna say never. We're gonna see it out till the end.
Thank you, man. Never say never. Believe.
No problem.
You have to keep that composure that we were talking about. See, it all circles back. Oh,
You're
I'm
all about
so good at
composure.
this.
I respect you for that. You stick to your morals, dude.
Thank you,
Good.
man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can we see if they can stay composed though? Ooh, drum roll.
Woohoo, sure on Rosalina here. Either
Oh, it's getting
either
serious.
because there's no more BCW and he wanted to use a different woman, or he's tilted. I don't know. Probably tilted. But regardless, he does have a fighting chance if they can get a huge race here. It looks like Irie trying to combat that with a strong runner. Yeah, DKM almost impossible to hold
Yeah,
top
the
5.
GV2 pick coming
Uh,
out.
DKM,
Even
DKM.
DKS as well. DKS is like horrible for all run because
Either
like,
of those cannon tracks, yeah, if they sit in bottom 2 and secure shock, like it's
especially
yeah.
seeing the pack splits we've seen this war, like a pack split is so easy, like
They
easily
do get the
possible.
GV2 pick.
So
Here's the
there's still a
chance.
heartbeat. You never know. I mean, like now
There
they
is
just
a
have to hope
heartbeat.
like they all just get up there and they all hit them into like
There's a there,
oblivion, basically.
there's a pulse, but it's about 20 beats per minute at the moment. Not a
I
very
mean,
strong one.
believe in the show on Rosalina.
Gotta believe. See what happens here. Cormac and Olafray fighting for their top spots. Enlock getting up there too.
Really
Snipes
bummed.
out.
I think he hits
Everyone getting
Indy
bumped.
out. BNO
BNL
top
getting into top
3.
3.
Whoa. Then they're almost top 4 as well. Pretty good spot starting.
Top
Maybe they're
4, yeah.
top 4. Wow, wait.
Oh, no. LT comes up in the mega. Top 3,
Mm,
5 though. Top 3, 5, 6. They're in
still
really good
pretty good
spots here.
spots.
Especially if
Yeah.
Indy can hit
Cormac
Cormac.
going
They
around the
really
reds, pretty scary.
can't get him,
But
and a
now
bomb
they're
comes
making their
out.
way up.
Bomb comes out though. That's gonna be rough. Only top 2, 4 now for BNL. And I think that's Enla in 9th as well. So no way they're gonna be able to get a shock. They're just gonna need to hope that IRE don't pull it. Hope to the MKWii gods. Almost a snipe there on him.
Sure, drafting, I think, or maybe
Back
streaming.
into
We're
top
going into
3.
top 3. Pretty good spots.
Snipe comes out. He gets him
Oh,
off.
wow. What a banana.
I think that's it. I think that's the dagger. Unless Yoris and Indy can get into 3, 4. I don't think they're gonna be able to. They are top 2, 4, 5 though.
Pretty close though. Maybe like Sure gets something. I'm not
Looks like
100%
Sure
sure.
is in 9th. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
Oh, wow.
Wow. They didn't get the shock, so I think if Cormac doesn't snipe him, I think they actually win. I think they get top 2, 4, or top 3,
Genuinely,
5.
yeah, that banana literally took him from top 3 all the way to 9th. And that would have been like
Yeah,
a top 3, 5, 6. That's probably winning, to be
top
honest.
3,
Without like a
5,
shock to
6.
jail them.
That's a plus 33. They would have tied. They would have gone to overtime or something.
Wow,
Or I don't
yeah.
know how ties work in World Cup. Maybe that would have just been.
They do penalties.
Maybe they would have gone to penalties. I don't know. But regardless, play of the game from Cormac there secured the win. That's all you got to do in a situation where you need to get top 4 to lose. You just got to hit someone out, and that secures the win for them. Really good
Yeah, it
effort
was
though from
looking
BNL.
very promising. I was surprised as well. Like I didn't expect them. They dominated the start of that race, and even with Cormac like goldening up, they were just like they were in top spots for almost the entire start of the race. Cormac and Eno getting hit
Yeah,
like at the start, and they were just able to like kind of get gone in top 3. Like
they
pretty
broke
like
away. No
powerful.
shock for IRE, but at the end of the day, it looks like that's gonna be IRE winning by, I want to say, about 10 or so. So
Pretty close war, yeah. Like all things considered, 10 is like kind of insane. And it was like
close score,
it wasn't
yeah.
like a decisive like from the start. It was like up and down for literally the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a bit of a bloodbath. Unfortunate. Now that I see that, I wonder if they could have pulled it off if Sure didn't DC. But that's obviously hindsight.
Yeah.
Well played to both teams, though. Really, really close match. They stayed fighting till the end. I think we're probably gonna take a break for about half an hour, and then Numbly and I will be back for IRE's
More
second
MKW
match.
goodness.
More MKWii goodness against a fierce opponent in US South. So stay tuned for that, and we will be back